For over 45 years, Project Woman has been a beacon of hope for people traumatized by domestic violence and sexual assault. Today, we are nationally accredited by the Council on Accreditation for all of our domestic violence and sexual assault programs and services. We serve over 600 people each year through our evidence-based, survivor-centered, and trauma-informed programs. We created this video to walk you through a survivor's journey with Project Woman while respecting their privacy concerns. All statements, except those by staff, are actual statements made by survivors.
I ran to Project Woman, full speed ahead, and terrified that he would find out what I was doing.
What will this be like? Will it be okay? I have left so many times only to return again.
I called the 1-800 number. The voice said, "I'm here to listen."
I didn't care about anything I left behind. I just needed it all to stop.
There was a lot going on, and I was not sure this was the right thing.
This time, I called the Project Woman helpline. I began to talk about things I told no other person before, not ever. I had been keeping these secrets my whole life, so afraid and so alone.
But the voice was full of compassion and said I was not alone. They said I could come in and talk to an advocate and see what made the best sense for me.
So I sat in the chair and waited. I read all of the signs and posters on the wall, and that made me stop thinking about whether I was making a mistake. I mean, really, I had left and my mom doesn't even know where I am.
You could have a seat there, and I will sit over here.
She listened and told me about the shelter and about safety planning. She said if I wanted to go back home, that was up to me, but to think about what I would need to be ready to leave. She said I could talk to a counselor or could call the helpline anytime. Whatever I decided to do was okay. The choice was mine, and I have never felt that way before.
Because remember, you've already got a safety plan in place because you've lived to see another day.
I did go home after talking to the advocate, and he was waiting for me. I remember thinking, this will be the last time, and this is not a home, as I dialed 911.
What status of the emergency?
He was waiting for me. He was laid off, and I was at home with him all day, all night. At first, he enjoyed the time off from work, but then he got bored, and that is scary. It's like I'm responsible to keep him from being bored, and nothing I do makes him happy. He becomes more and more angry. One day, he said I put on the wrong clothes. He wanted something different. So he slapped, and he pushed me down, and he started kicking me. How could I know what would please him? How could I make this stop? We were supposed to stay home, and it was supposed to be safer that way, but this was not safe. I don't remember her name, but she was super nice to me. She's been here a while and said it was kind of overwhelming when she came into the shelter. I wasn't sure that this was the right choice for me. She said it was that way for her at first too, that I should just trust them.
Project Woman was the best step that I could take for myself and my children.
I felt very safe. They made it almost feel like home. They treat you like you're a part of the family.
For the first time in a long time, I just knew I wasn't alone.
I am so blessed by this place. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for this program.
When I understand what trauma does to the body, mind, and spirit, I began to heal.
I'll never be the person I was before the abuse. There are some things that I can never get back, but still, I survived. We survived.
Every minute, 20 people are being physically abused by an intimate partner in the United States. Every day, 20,000 phone calls are made to domestic violence hotlines across this country. Each year, over 300,000 lives are taken at the hands of an intimate partner abuser. The CDC estimates that nearly a third of all women in this country will experience some form of domestic violence in their lifetime. Men experience domestic and intimate partner violence also. They are coming forward for help and support in increasing numbers. Children are exposed to violence, witnessing it in their homes and families at increasing rates. Current data suggests that nearly 10 million children witness adult domestic violence each year in our country.
When there was nowhere else to turn, Project Woman gave us hope and a place to be safe. It saved us.
When I left home because of the abusive environment, Project Woman was the critical resource that saved my life. Their support and link to direct services was vital to my survival.
For the first time in a long time, I just knew I wasn't alone.
We really focus on safety. That's our top priority. And I know a lot of people, when you think of safety, you think of physical safety, where we do offer the shelters, but it's more than just that. It could be emotional safety. We can help link them with mental health counselors or our behavioral health program. It could be financial safety, making sure they're getting the benefits they qualify for, helping them with job readiness, things like that. What I love about working with Project Woman is how trauma-informed and survivor-focused the agency is. We have amazing employees that their goal is to make sure the survivor never feels judged, and that is what I appreciate the most about Project Woman and our employees. If you ever need assistance or you know somebody that needs assistance, our crisis line is available 24/7 at 1-800-634-9893.
I am so grateful for an organization such as Project Woman. I was given the opportunity to get away from a toxic relationship and learn the skills I needed to be a productive member of society.
Project Woman has helped me. I'm even at the point where I can help others.
Domestic violence is the most commonly reported crime in Clark County, and we have the highest number of domestic violence incidents per capita of any county in Ohio. As a community, we all share the impact of violence, often hidden from view. Each of us knows families who face overwhelming trauma, children who are at risk or experience difficulties at school, employees who are distracted or absent, and first responders who are under great stress. It takes a community to reduce the chain of violence. Your support provides safe shelter, hope, and a fresh start for survivors. You do make a difference. You can save a life. To donate, volunteer, or if you need services, please visit our website at www.projectwomanohio.org. 24-hour crisis line at 1-800-634-9893.
I can finally live my life and be happy. I can enjoy all the little things that we sometimes take for granted. I wake up every day with a smile on my face and determination in my soul to continue to push through and provide for my girls.